One thing that God does if He's preparing you for a breakthrough is He will test you. You will notice that you come face to face with a lot of pain and difficulties. You may even feel like there's somebody or something who's trying their best to bring you down or stop your progress. You may notice that during these times, you come in contact with people or things that make you feel defeated or downcast. If you're going through this suddenly, it's because God is preparing you for a breakthrough. He's trying to build up your strength for what He's bringing your way. You would know what the challenges you're facing are a test and preparation for your breakthrough if every time you're faced with challenges, you supernaturally overcome them and you feel God's presence with you. God is testing and preparing you for your breakthrough with those challenges, and He's staying by your side so that you can hold on to Him and not give up. If numerous obstacles are coming your way, then God Himself may be putting you on a test to ensure that you're ready to receive what He has in store for you. The challenges are happening because God is preparing you for a breakthrough and wants you to rely on Him. It's God's way of making sure that you reach the end of your human strength and resources so that you can acknowledge only Him as your strength and hope that you will receive your breakthrough. If you're noticing a lot of difficulties coming to your path and that each time you stumble upon them, you always break through and come out victorious, then it's a sign that God is preparing you for a breakthrough. These challenges you're facing are what God is using to prepare you for what He has in store for you. God is using the challenges to push you toward the breakthrough He wants you to have. Remember that many great things after trials, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. These trials that come your way will make you stronger and lead you into the breakthrough that God has prepared for you. If you're facing great resistance and pain, and yet you're overcoming them, it's a sign that God is preparing you for a breakthrough. Unexpected opportunities and provisions are signs that God is preparing you for a breakthrough that will change the situations of things in your life. If you're someone who usually struggles a lot to make up your bills and make payments, and suddenly you're noticing that God is bringing up ways for those bills to be paid, then take it as a sign that God is preparing you for a breakthrough. God is bringing you these little opportunities and provisions to prepare you for the breakthrough that He has in mind for you. He's checking your faith in receiving. He's proving Himself to you by showing you the little tips of the iceberg so that you don't lose hope of getting a breakthrough. Unexpected provisions and opportunities are God's way of preparing you to receive more from Him. It's His way of showing you that He's working on your case. If you're experiencing little unexpected opportunities or provisions coming your way, then it's God's building up your faith and preparing you to receive your breakthrough. This sort of provision is a sign that God is about to give you a breakthrough that'll change your situation. If you notice that you're being provided for more than you usually use, it's a sign that God is preparing you for your breakthrough. If people suddenly begin to request your services and you're getting more opportunities to grow financially, then it is God who is preparing you for your breakthrough. One of the first set of signs that you'll experience when God is preparing you for a breakthrough is that you'll begin to feel like you're ready for a change. Although you may not understand why your faith is going in that direction, you'll feel a huge surge of faith that's preparing you for the breakthrough God's bringing your way. This faith is more than anything you've felt before, and no matter what you do, you find that you can't ignore it. The only thing you can do is to pray, because you feel an increased conviction that goodness is coming your way. This faith will be so much that you'll feel a strong desire in you to pray. You'll feel faith surging inside of you as if something huge is coming your way. Since that, you're stirred to pray to God and to spend hours studying and meditating on God's Word. When God is preparing you for a breakthrough, there would be an unusual urge or desire to get closer to God. The desire to fellowship with God will increase in you, and you would just want to be in God's presence non-stop. You may feel drawn toward anything at all that'll make you get close to God. If it's so for you, it's God stirring your heart and preparing you for what He has in store for you. You may constantly feel pulled to prayer several times more than you usually would pray. You may even notice that as you get closer to God, your faith keeps increasing, and you feel like something good is about to happen. This is a sign that indeed, God is preparing you for a breakthrough. You may notice that you feel stronger in your spirit, and you're able to endure some things that you couldn't endure before. You feel unshakable despite situations around you. God is teaching you long-suffering and preparing you for your breakthrough. This is God testing you and preparing you to receive what He has in mind for you. Remember that God has plans for good and not evil for you. If God is preparing you for a breakthrough, He would most likely send His word of reassurance to you. He may send this through a minister of God as a prophecy from Him to you, and He may even show you a word in the Scriptures for you to hold on during these hard times. The word from God is something to help you go through the hard times and help you hold on to that blessing He has in store for you. God may even reveal His plans to you in a dream or vision, just so that you don't give up or accept the enemy's defeat or plans over your life. If God is sending you a word to be strong and face your issues head on, it's because He's preparing you for a breakthrough. If God is sending you His word of reassurance through a dream, His word, or His prophet, then it's God's way of telling you what He has in store for you and preparing you to hold on. Another sign that God is preparing you for a breakthrough is that God is constantly guiding your path to a particular thing. You may notice that a particular thing keeps getting your attention. If you notice that lately, God has been directing your paths to places of profiting, then you can know that God is preparing you for a breakthrough. If this thing that is getting your attention is something that always profits you when you follow the path, then it's God who's guiding you, and His guidance is a sign that He's preparing and leading you to your breakthrough. If a particular thing keeps reoccurring, maybe in your thoughts, dreams, or as you pray, it could be God that is shifting your attention to those things that are related to your breakthrough. God's guidance for you in this case is His way of leading you to your breakthrough. He wants you to recognize the path He wants for you so that you will follow it and reap bountifully. You feeling this sort of burden is God's way of preparing your heart for the breakthrough He has for you in such a path. You've seen several signs that have shown you that God is preparing you for a breakthrough. Are you experiencing any of these signs in your life currently? If such signs are present in your life, how do you feel? If I'm asked, I'll say you ought to be rejoicing because God is actively working for you.